For centuries, wars were decided by soldiers on the ground and weapons on the battlefield. But in the modern world, some of the most important battles happen long before armies ever move. They begin quietly inside computer systems, communication networks, and invisible digital spaces that most people never see. Today, nearly every military operation depends on digital infrastructure. Navigation systems, satellite communications, air defense networks, and intelligence platforms are all connected by software. This has created a new battlefield where power is measured not by firepower, but by access, control, and disruption. Modern cyber warfare does not look like traditional war. There are no explosions, no visible damage, and often no immediate confirmation that an attack has even occurred. Instead, systems slow down, data becomes unreliable, and critical information disappears at the worst possible moment. By the time the problem is identified, the damage may already be done. Military cyber operations are designed to weaken an enemy without crossing visible red lines. A radar system might briefly go offline. A logistics network could experience unexplained failures. Communication between units may suddenly become unstable. Each disruption on its own seems minor, but together they can completely undermine a military response. What makes cyber warfare especially dangerous is how difficult it is to trace. Attacks can be routed through multiple countries, civilian networks, and private servers. This creates uncertainty about who is responsible and whether a response is justified. In many cases, nations choose silence rather than escalation. Cyber capabilities are now considered as important as tanks, aircraft, and missiles. Countries invest heavily in both offensive and defensive cyber units, training specialists whose work will never be seen by the public. These teams operate continuously, monitoring threats and preparing options long before a crisis becomes visible. As technology continues to evolve, the boundary between peace and conflict grows thinner. Cyber operations can take place every day without ever being officially labeled as acts of war. They shape global power quietly, influencing outcomes without headlines or public debate. In modern warfare, the first strike may not come from the sky or the ground. It may come through a line of code executed silently at the exact moment it matters most. And in this new battlefield, control of information can decide the outcome long before the world realizes a conflict has begun.